So these are the
Due to a
new games
variety
that
of
are supposed to
factors
come out.
like new video game consoles and your run-of-the-mill global pandemic, a whole lot of games got delayed in 2022. That kind
what's
of
going-
sucked in 2022.
Thank you,
but
thank you.
2023 is gonna
Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming all year,
absolutely
365
bonkers in terms of
days,
video
or
game
if
releases.
we're in a leap
Here
year,
are a whole bunch of the games
that many
we know
days.
are coming out in 2023, and it's not even all of them. Let's get to it.
All right, let's get to it.
Fire Emblem Engage on Switch. This is the follow-up to Three
Oh.
Houses, and this time
I
around,
never
you'll
played
be
these
able
type of
to
games,
summon or
but if you like them.
engage characters
This
from
looks
the series
crazy.
past, including OG protagonist.
I'm
and
okay,
Smash
husbando.
staple Marth. You can put a ring on it January 20th.
You could put a ring on it. This guy.
The team behind Final Fantasy 15
Forspoken. This one looks crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I might buy this.
Final Fantasy game. It's
I play this on stream.
PS5 console exclusive that's also coming to PC, and oh yeah, I'm talking about Forspoken. Yeah, okay, that is
Okay.
a game that's out this month. It was
Okay.
supposed to be out in May.
This is going
and
kinda
in October,
crazy, I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's come out on January 24th, so check it out. If the Callisto Protocol didn't satisfy your need for deep space survival horror in which combat tips
Oh,
are awkward
this just looks like,
blood, well, you can relive
what is it
the
called?
original Dead Space
Left 4 Dead.
with
Ah,
this
yeah, there you go. Dead
remake.
Space. Ah, it is
The
Dead
entire
Space.
game has
It's just a
been
remake.
remade
Oh, okay. Sorry.
painstakingly in the Frostbite engine, and it shakes things up a bit with a disgusting new system which is called peeling that apparently lets you mutilate those necromorphs down to the
Yo.
individual bones and tendons.
Man, this
That's
the
horrible.
reason
It's
this man
also
said
on new-gen
disgusting.
PC on the 27th. On
I
February
want to know
10th,
why.
it's
Oh my
exclusive
god, I'm
to
definitely
Steam
buying this
Wizards
game.
World and
See you
Hogwarts
later.
Legacy.
If
It looks
you like Harry Potter,
ultimate fantasy of
I know there's
attending Harry
controversy,
Potter's alma
but
mater. Just imagine
let's just
the
speak
thrill
video
of
game wise.
the ass for textbooks that try to bite you, the least wheelchair accessible stairs in the history
Wow.
of schools, and your entire academic career being determined by a guidance counselor who is a talking hat.
February
At least you
10th.
can re-roll if it puts you in Hufflepuff. If you
At
would
least
want
you
to
can
play a game
re-roll.
Like Fortnite, keep an eye out for Wild Hearts. Yet another
Wild Hearts,
fantastical
like
world for
Fortnite.
you to explore. This
Fortnite.
one is inspired by feudal Japan. Imagine that. It's developed by Omega Force, the studio behind the Dynasty
That looks
Warriors
crazy.
series
What
and
the
its
fuck?
myriad Muso spin-offs. And if the fact that EA is publishing worries you, bear in mind that Activision published Sekiro.
It does look good, doesn't it?
Wild Hearts? See for yourself. It's out in the wild on February 17th. If you're not totally sick of hearts after eating a box of Valentine's candy while playing Wild Hearts, on the 21st,
Oh my goodness.
Atomic Heart can get your blood pumping.
Holy
This is a single-player
shit.
first-person shooter with a Soviet aesthetic that looks a bit like Fallout's paleo futurism,
Does, doesn't
but on
it?
the other side of the Iron Curtain. However, its combat and weirdness levels seem more in line with BioShock. If you're looking for something to pass the time until Ken Levine's Judas, this
Okay.
might be worth checking out, and it's on everything but Switch.
Aww.
22nd, Sony
I
is,
mean,
for
I
all
got the other
intents
ones, but
and
still.
purposes, launching a
Yo!
brand new console with the PlayStation
What is this?
VR 2, which will have a pile of launch titles to go with it. And at the summit of this molehill of a day one releases, you'll find the Horizon spin-off Call of the Mountain, which promises to be a
New
fun
VR, I was
VR game. Not as
saying.
long as the flagship Horizon games, but definitely more meaty than your average virtual
That looks
reality experience. That's
crazy.
exclusively on PSVR, which is exclusively
Damn.
on PS5. The name Company
Exclusively
of
on
Heroes might
PS5.
suggest a sandwich chain like Subway or Quiznos, but rest assured, Company of Heroes 3 is still a World War II
Available on
RTS.
PC.
In addition to two unique campaigns in Northern Africa and Italy, this one also adds new game
I don't know about this
features
one.
like a dynamic campaign map and a tactical pause, which sounds great for when the real-time combat gets a little too real. That comes to PC on February 23rd.
Oh,
Sons
it
of the
does,
Forest
does it?
is the direct descendant of the hit woodland survival game with a heavy emphasis on survival. While
Now,
some
this
folks
kinda
prefer
looks
to be
cool.
stuck on a proverbial
What the hell is
campfire
that?
with a Steam Deck or an attractive celebrity, this one will see you forward.
Oh, that guy had a
to
machete.
braving the elements while also
Holy shit.
fending off a horrible cave system full of terrifying mutant cannibals.
What the hell?
Lovely. That's on PC. If that's too scary and you'd rather repeatedly kill some
Fuck is
adorable
that?
astronauts through a reckless trial and error approach to aeronautics, Kerbal Space Program 2 lets
Those
you
guys
do
just look
that
cute. I
and
play it
lots
just
more.
because it looks
That hits
cute.
early access on PC on February 24th, but the developers promise custom bases, multiplayer, mod support, and of course console versions down the
Okay.
road. If you yearn for the simpler days of classic turn-based RPGs with
Nah, hell nah,
charm
I
like
just kidding.
Keynesian campaigns, or if you just thought the 2018 game Octopath Traveler was pretty cool, well, you're in luck because
Okay, that
Octopath
kinda looks
Traveler
kinda
hits
crazy.
PC, Switch, and both PlayStations also on
Or like
February
that 2D
24th.
vibe? That kinda looks crazy. What the hell?
Hits PC, and before your eyes glaze
How
over,
many
you got
zombie
a
games are they gonna come out?
Post-apocalyptic zombie survival game with base building and survival elements. Get a load of these graphics. A lot of
Yeah,
games on
okay.
this list were delayed due to the pandemic, but developer Fnatic pushed this one so they could switch engines from Unreal 4 to Unreal 5, and it looks like that was a smart move because
Okay.
it's the second most wish-listed game on Steam after Hogwarts Legacy. That's
course,
on PC
Hogwarts.
with plans for new-gen console
Damn,
versions.
okay, that guy had a horrible aim.
Fallen Dynasty is the latest project from Team Ninja, and it looks to continue the long tradition of kicking your ass repeatedly, which began with Ninja Gaiden and the Neo
Nice.
games, but this one's set in China's 3D.
Kicking my ass
but,
repeatedly.
it's
Just
got a
love how they
dark
phrased it.
fantasy twist. That is on all the stuff that isn't made by Nintendo. Allegedly, Skull and Bones is finally coming out, but I will believe it when I see it.
The hell, this just looks like
Ubisoft's
the
multiplayer
craziest.
pirate game, which supposedly
Yeah.
replaces an
Craziest
Assassin's
pirate
Creed
game
Black
ever.
Flag spin-off, and at one point was apparently like For Honor with boats, but since then it's taken the shape of something much more like Sea of Thieves, and it's been delayed about, well, my entire career.
That's
Anyway,
like
that
all
drops
of
on new
Kingdom
gen
Hearts.
PC, March 9th, allegedly. To make up for the extremely long wait for Bayonetta 3, Platinum Games is rewarding fans of the bespectacled Umber Witch with a
the
brand
hell
new
is this?
installment less than a year later. Bear in mind, it's a pretty big shift, ditching the realistic third-person action for a top-down adventure with a cuter storybook aesthetic.
I don't like that.
It's more fun than waiting 5 years for a sequel. That is on Switch, March 17th. Still on March 17th is Star Wars Jedi Survivor, the follow-up.
Okay, this looks crazy.
The return of an older and hairier Cal Kestis who will undoubtedly have some new tricks. up
What
his
the
sleeve.
fuck?
Technical hiccups aside, Respawn knocked it out of the park with the first game, so hopefully this continues this streak. That is on
yeah.
consoles and PC. What are you buying?
What are you
March
buying?
24th, Resident Evil 4 remake probably.
Oh, remake? Okay, Star Wars is a W. Facts. Star Wars is a W. We played this on stream, but for the Switch, it was kind of ass. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The graphics were kind of ass, but this looks crazy.
Modern adjustment seems like it'll be a pretty good time. That's
Yeah,
on
this
both
definitely looks way
PlayStation,
better.
Xbox Series X and PC.
I like the emojis using. See you later.
City is a brand new first-person shooter that came totally out of left field, and we don't know much about it other than it's got a star-studded cast, which is mostly Michaels and Danny's. Specifically, Rooker, Madsen, Glover, and
What the-
Trejo. It also has Kim Basinger, Vanilla Ice, and Chuck Norris. What's the game?
Chuck
like?
fucking
Great
Norris.
question. That's on PC, March 28th, and console.
What's the game? Great question.
There was
Love it.
BioShock, there was System Shock, and this is yet another classic that's getting a full modern remake. And if you're having deja vu, that might be because this got kickstarted way back in
This looks
2016.
kinda crazy.
Sometime in March, you'll finally get to play it.
This
That's
looks
on
trippy.
Everything that doesn't say Nintendo on it. Dead Island 2 has had a long and rocky development, and on April 28th, it is
I fuck with Dead
finally
Island.
rising from its grave.
I'm gonna use VR for a little bit, but mostly because I'm gonna be real with you. Yesterday I did fall and
That you glued there on a crafting bench.
my face is kind of messed up. I fell and I really scratched up my face. I have a black eye, so I'm just gonna use VR. My
Because on May 12th, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom
VTuber guy over here for a little bit.
Breath of the Wild was such a genre redefining what
Oh
is a
my
game
God,
that
Breath of the
waiting for
Wild too.
follow-up has felt like a lifetime, and that might
Look
be
at it, look at
because
it.
this has been one of, if not the longest breaks between Zelda and
Wow.
in the entire series history. So let's hope it lives up to everybody's sky-high expectations.
Thank you. Yeah, it hurts a little bit, but it's not that bad.
The studio that gave us the Batman Arkham series, and
Suicide
one of the
Squad.
universe, Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. Looks
What
to be
the
a pretty huge
fuck?
Departure. This time,
No
players will be
way.
down with their bad selves as Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, King Shark, and/or Deadshot. That's on new gen and PC. Street Fighter 6 looks to be maybe the biggest shift for the series since it
Kinda looks
jumped from
crazy.
2 to 2.5D back in Street Fighter 4, but this is much more than just a visual leap. It's adding a character creator and a whole hub city for you to explore and hang out in and presumably do some street fighting in. But don't worry, as far as fighting goes, it's not reinventing the wheel, and the buzz for this among fighting game diehards seems very positive.
Oh my-
That's on PS4,
okay, that
PS5,
was-
Series X and S, and
Wow.
PC. Diablo 4 has been in the works for a very long time, but it's
See, I would play a Diablo game, but I'm not really into these. We might play RuneScape though. I really do feel like playing RuneScape this year.
This world is wide open for you to explore while slaying demons and hoarding loot. That's out on
But this
6
looks like a little bit better
everything but
than
Switch.
RuneScape,
Like
just
many other
aesthetic
games on
wise.
this list, Final Fantasy 16 is a massive departure from its immediate predecessor.
I'm not gonna lie, when is the actual Final Fantasy? Like, what, 16? Holy crap.
Looks to have a much more focused area-based approach to level design, but combat is still going to be in real time. That one's exclusively on PS5 for the immediate future. Forza Motorsport gives Microsoft's flagship racing title a soft reboot for its first dedicated
Damn,
foray
okay.
into exclusively
Forza.
new
Forza's
gen
another one that I don't
That'll
understand
be
how
a real
they have
showcase
so
of what
many.
The Series S and X are capable of graphically, and those sexy anime ladies who
Sexy
plastered all over
anime
the
ladies.
Subaru look
Plastered.
sexier than ever.
This
So is
guy.
Subaru. That's on Series X and S and PC sometime in the spring. A whole bunch of games have been given the extremely broad release window of first half of the year, so here are some games you're going to be playing probably sooner or later. Hollow Knight received universal acclaim, including IGN stats.
This one looks kinda crazy.
Best Metroidvania
Cute
of
little
all
game.
time, despite an utter lack of Metroids and Vanias. A lot of people are dying to get their hands on Silk Song, which is the immediate follow-up that puts you in control of Hornet, the enemy-turned-ally for the first game, who has a totally unique moveset.
Damn.
Fans of Homeworld 2
Yeah,
have been
looks like he was
waiting
going
2 decades
crazy.
for a sequel, and they won't have to wait that much longer.
I've never heard of this
Homeworld
game.
3 takes place even further in the future.
Never heard of Homeworld
shaping
1,
the deep space
2.
RTS formula with the addition of terrain that'll allow for cover. It's still in space, mind mind you, but there's just a lot of shit floating around up there.
Just a lot of shit floating around there.
Put out like Dishonored, Prey, and Deathloop, and you
Another fucking.
you probably already knew about. Redfall will have you staking your claim in a New England town.
Okay, wait, hold on. This is vampires. Never mind. It's not zombies. Vampires are kind of crazy.
Can join in on the fun. Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl is the long-awaited sequel to the 2000
Heart of Chernobyl.
apocalyptic survival horror
These
game
game names are crazy.
the same name based on the classic novel Roadside.
I'm waiting for one game. I know one game is definitely coming out. I'm waiting for it to.
Roadside or otherwise. In addition to all the other hurdles of developing a AAA video game,
That
during
looks
the pandemic,
crazy.
Ukraine-based GSC World also had to put things on hold while their country was being bombed and invaded by Russian forces. This is supposed to hit the new Xboxes and PC sometime in the first half of the year, but I think of all the games on this list, I don't think anybody's gonna be mad if they need more time.
What the fuck?
Starfield is shaping up to be Skyrim in space. And before you tell me that's a stupid, reductive way of describing it, I'm quoting Todd Howard, so take that.
So
Anyway,
take
Space
that.
Shuttle
Yeah,
is
alright,
a
guy.
dragon shout, but you can probably
I don't know
get
Tom
lost in
Howard, so you
Shield
take that.
on the moon or on one of the hundreds of other planets in this game. That's on all the new Xboxes and PC. If you like deep space stuff, but Starfield sounds dauntingly expansive, well, there's also
Okay.
The Expanse, a Telltale series, which is a narrative.
title definitely
set
just
in the universe
cock-blocked.
of the hit TV
Covered
show
her
that's
ass.
on PC and consoles. If you think narrative adventures are a novel
Alan
idea,
Wake 2?
well, it's time to unravel a new story with Alan Wake 2, which sees the return of Remedy's author-protagonist, but this time around promises to be a proper survival horror.
A proper survival horror.
Spent
Okay.
thousands of hours hunting and crafting and riding
I have this game.
You may have thought to yourself at some point,
Not this one.
This game is great,
Obviously.
but it needs Vin Diesel. Well, you
What
weren't
the
only one.
fuck?
Vin Diesel felt the same way, and after playing a shitload of the first game, he's not only starring in the sequel, he's also involved with its development as Studio Wildcard's president of creative convergence, which means he's also
There's also an
executive
animated
producer of an
series. Okay.
Sure, why not? If
Sure.
you think giant robots are f***ing awesome, you're correct. And FromSoft's beloved mecha
Guy's
series
right.
Armored Core is back with its 6th long-overdue installment, Fires of Rubicon. What took so long? Well, FromSoft was busy establishing a little genre called Soulsborne with a trilogy of Dark Souls games, Bloodborne, Sekiro, and of course Elden Ring. There's absolutely no reason to expect Armored Core to be anything like those games, and according to the developers, it isn't really, but considering those games are what amassed FromSoft its devoted following, I imagine those fans are
Yeah,
being taken into consideration
probably.
somewhat. That's coming to everything. Another AC franchise getting at least one new entry this year is Assassin's Creed. Longtime fans might be relieved
Jesus.
to hear that after the last few games have veered heavily into action RPG territory, Assassin's Creed Mirage is going to scale things back and return to the original game's design pillars of stealth, parkour, and
Thank you.
assassinations.
Bro, I
Set
played
9th century Baghdad.
the new ones. I hated it.
Hit in 2020, its fast-paced roguelike
I like the
action
first one.
with visuals earned it
Sneaky,
a spot
sneaky.
on countless best-of lists, as well as nabbing IGN's Game of the Year award. While we're always happy to see Supergiant Games go back to the drawing board to try something completely new and experimental, we're also thrilled that there's more Hades on the way, which will undoubtedly have plenty of surprises in store. Pinocchio
Okay.
fans, if such
Oh
things
my
actually
God,
exist,
it's a
have had
P.
pretty busy couple of
I'm
years.
so glad I finally have a
Trailer
PC so we
Disney
can play
and Del
this.
Toro's feature film takes
Lies
on
of P
dishonest
is
but lovable
so
would-be villain
badass.
Lies of P. This action RPG retells the original 19th century fairy tale in the form of a fast-paced action RPG a la Bloodborne, and yes, you'll be able to tell lies.
You'll be
Marvel's
able to
Spider-Man
tell
is
lies.
selling games on PS4, so
Damn, Tetsu.
unsurprisingly, it's getting a follow-up, but the sequel will be exclusive to PS5.
No.
After seeing how much Insomniac Games was able to do with the new hardware and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, we are dying to see what new tricks our friendly neighborhood wall crawler has
Anyways.
in store for us in the sequel. The Cops and Robbers co-op shooter Payday 2
Payday?
is a long-awaited sequel a
Jeez.
full decade after the last game released. This time around, players can expect larger-scaled heist as developers have described the setting as, quote, a living, enormous representation of New York City.
Okay,
Another series
nice.
getting a sequel after a decade of nothing, unless you count
What
the
the
mobile
heck?
game,
This
is
game
Pikmin.
is
We
so
basically haven't
old.
seen anything from this game outside of a 30-second trailer, but we have a sneaking suspicion that it will involve some Pikmin. I don't know. What do you know about this game? They haven't shown us anything. A whole bunch of beloved horror movie licenses.
Texas
are on
Chainsaw
board.
Massacre,
Ace
really?
Attorney,
This game?
horror
This
genre.
movie's
Joining
getting a
ranks
game?
of Friday the 13th, Predator, Evil Dead, and Killer Clowns from Outer Space. is
Killer
the
Clowns
Texas
from Outer Space. I
Chainsaw
want to play that game. That game seems like it'll be
Hero,
fun.
1974 slasher classic. The game will have one team playing
Jesus.
teens who have to, not get murdered, and the other team will be playing as not just Leatherface, but his entire messed up family too.
His
Considering how much
entire
years of work
fucking
got into
family.
Warhammer 40K's homework, it's only fair that they get to follow suit, and the 2011 third-person shooter Space Marine clearly understood the assignment. Now, we're
Jesus.
finally getting a sequel continuing the adventures of Ultramarines Captain Titus, who will eviscerate a sea of screeching Tyranids, and this one sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
And finally, for this list, not for all the games coming out, is
Among
the
Us.
Among Us 2. The reformed Telltale Games is finally returning to the Fables universe.
That's the
to
imposter
continue
right there.
Dini's story. This new game picks up 6 months after the last one.
Yikes.
If you need a refresher, that's totally understandable because the last game was released a decade ago. And there you have it. That's a whole bunch of games that are coming out in 2023, and it's not even all
bad.
of them because a whole bunch of them we don't even know about quite yet.
Yeah.
I know a cool website you can keep an eye on if you like video games. It's called IGN.com.
Wow, what a great website.